up and repeat. She took a look, mixed it with the chill out. Now she said 3D. I go in the jungle and they got a coat. I bet I come out with a mean. I bet I do this shit for the fam, cause this shit bigger than me. Big color stones in my infinity lane. And in the factory masterpiece. I call him twin, could that be my brother? We got the same roller, he matching me. Nah, for real.
Water on me like the sun of sun. Carrot, some pointers. All these comers, I want fun. Me go gunners out the jungle. Buy it all, fuck a front up, nigga. Cake on me, no fun. Drop top feeling like stunner. Drop top, get these play no runner. We gone, call my wallet, smoke my pallet. Take 3 vibe to the tropics. Nigga one shit. I was outside just serving narcotics. Baby that stick, nigga made one wrong move, just pop it. Living on broke with the whole flooded out in the hotel lobby. It's crowded, diamonds be dancing like Bobby. They dance, don't touch a dick like it be cocky. Don't touch it. Shroom and G's at the party. We geek, bitch they gon' trend on the top. We turn the way I pull up, I'ma pop it and none of these niggas gon' stop. Pull up, gone. Put that shit on, get a cup for the drip on my motherfucking 5 kilo. Keep stacking your bank, gon' get bigger. Never would, I throw some shit on my nigga. On tech, little nigga, don't blow with these niggas. I see the big picture, we up on these niggas. The honcho, the one you gon' call on me, nigga. I got your back, you gon' follow me, nigga. When I get up, we gon' ball on these niggas. Fucking shit up, cause we beat out the system. Fuck the system. Water on me like the sun of sun. Carrot, some pointers. All these comers, I want fun. Me go gunners out the jungle. Buy it all, fuck a front up, nigga. Cake on me, no fun. Drop top feeling like stunner. Drop top, get these play no runner. We gone, call my wallet, smoke my pallet. Take 3 vibe to the tropics. Nigga one shit, I was outside just serving narcotics. Baby that stick, nigga made one wrong move, just pop it. Living on broke with the whole flooded out in the hotel lobby.
It's all over us, like I always was, like I always was. Shaped by the clearest blue, but it's not enough. It's not enough, not enough. Just another time I'm caught inside every open eye, holding on tightly to the sides, never
Hello, hello, hello. What up, Heart Squad? What's going on? Let me just get you over here real quick. Hello. How is everyone? I hope you like the intro to the stream. I made it myself. 110%. It definitely wasn't stolen from anybody. And speaking of stealing content, we're going to be talking about a lot of people today that kind of steal content. So, yeah, there is that. You guys want Sean to stay on the stream? Do you want that? Since I don't have a camera today, we'll keep him on there. He looks good, doesn't he? He looks real good. Perfect. High level production. Hey, you know. There would have been more today. Unfortunately, my power went out earlier, and I lost half the stuff that I uploaded. So, keep them, leave them in the corner. The jawline is crispy. The jawline is very crispy. That is a fact. So, what are we doing today, right? Why are we here? Well, we are actually going to be doing a tier list based on all these PokeTubers. We have about 31 of them, I think. So we're going to go through and we're going to have each PokeTuber and we're going to show a little clip from their channel. We're talk about them. I need to go into this unbiased, but extremely judgmental. So if some people are a little, if some people get a little hurt, I'm sorry, but I mean everything I say. Half of you suck. So to roast Ash, if you start a channel, I'll dedicate a whole stream just for yours. I promise. Yeah, with that being said, I guess we can start. I suppose. Let me just get my my list up here. I'm also going to make this tier list available after stream, so you can all make your own tier lists as well and post them in Ryan's Discord if you want. There we go. Okay. We are ready. Alright, so let's get rid of Sean just for now. Right? Let's get rid of Sean. Let's pop this bad boy up. Most of us are mid, so it makes sense. Well, hey, some of you do better than others. For sure, for sure. Some of you do better than guys that have 1 million subs, which is mind-blowing, but it happens. CTR Shadow Realm. Okay, so the other thing you should know is you can probably tell on here that Ryan is last on the list. I put Ryan last on the list so nobody would know what I'm ranking him at first. I figured that was fair because I know a lot of people are going to be like, you're going to put Ryan in, A tier, S tier. No. All right, listen. I have a special tier for him that I already came up with. So the tiers go as this. Sets the bar, right? S tier is for people in this community that we look at and we're like, that's what we strive to be as, content creators on YouTube. That's what we want to be. There's not going to be many people in Sets the Bar because it's just how it is. They're the top of the list. A tier is going to be more for, they're watchable, they're creative, they have great energy about them, they give out good information. They're just not on that level that the Sets the Bar people are. B tier would be, I'd watch them, I don't think they're great, but they're not terrible. They have room to grow, and I think that they have, you know, potential in the hobby. C tier is, I don't watch them, I don't like them, but they still give out great content for their audiences specifically. And then dog water is self-explanatory. They can kick rocks, right? Crane Raid. Sheesh! What up, Crane? What up, Thigh Squad? How we doing? Welcome in, Raiders. You might be wondering what this little screen is right here. Today we are doing a tier list on YouTube content creators for Pokemon. So, I'm going to be having a good time. If you're wondering why there's no webcam, it's pretty simple. I'm an idiot, and I broke it. So, that's just what it is. Hope you're all doing good today. How was Crane's stream? Did he pull anything? What did he shove up his ass this time? Let me know. Sub to daddy. Yeah, if you could all leave me a little sub, that would be a mucho appreciated. Because the next stream, we're going to have like sound alerts. We're going to have commands in chat and everything. This is more for me making a video than anything. So it's kind of a nice like warm up first stream for me and everything. And hit the like button too. Thank you, See, Pokepair just wants a little step up on the tier list. I see what's going on. I see. Easy Moon says lots of shreds. Let's go. Okay. Trev said I've been subbed, as you should. That's still not going to put you higher on the tier list though. Let's see. Was a good stream as always. That's awesome. That's sick. Alright. So, these are all icons of people. I don't necessarily know some of them. It took me a minute to remember who they were. So here's a big thing. Here's what gets you a little bit of points in my book, is if you have your name on your logo, right? That's huge. Because Real Breaking Nate here, it took me like a solid 4 or 5 minutes to remember who that was, because that looks nothing like him whatsoever. The man's got that Andrew Tate physique in this little cartoon picture. I don't like it. Very strange. But anyway, so we're going to be going through, reviewing, and all that. I'm going to turn the music down for a little bit. I figured that is best for us to do. Alright, so who is this first person? Let's see. Let's get into this. This is Pie, right? Chris Pie, yeah. Now, I don't know too much about Chris Pie. This is one that Ash told me to put on there. So, I decided, you know, last minute he can go on. Because he is pretty big, right? 31,000 subscribers, that's decent. Crane needs his own tier. We'll put a T tier for thighs. Not too bad. Liked and sub. Thank you, Mama Collectibles. Appreciate you. Alright, so Chris Pie TCG. Don't know much about him. Let's just watch a random video of his. Alright, or a short. See if he's entertaining. How many shinies can we pull? Blah, 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 blah. Alright, let's just click this one. This one works.
We got some more of the mini tins and then also some more of the sticker collections. I love this set. I can't wait to open up some more. And we actually got a little bit of a challenge today. So if I do
content creator tier rating, that's right. That's what we're doing. Is Max VMAX plays on there? He is not. So here's the thing. I have these guys on this tier list, and then at the end of stream, I'm gonna have you guys recommend people to put on there as well. So we can kind of review some people that aren't on there. Maybe some people that others in the chat don't even know, you know? We'll build up to it a little bit. Turn up volume, please, on the microphone or on the YouTube video.
Our live stream. And if we do hit the Charizard or the Bubble Mew, somebody will be taking home one of these promo tins that just released recently. So all you got to do to enter the giveaway, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, hit that like button, but most importantly...
All right, let's see. Let's just skip through this a little bit, because Clearly, this man is
Nothing too crazy yet, but and
this
also,
is just great
there's gonna be a
value
lot of loud
Pokevault,
sounds probably 'cause
as
I'm
far as
throwing
I can
these
tell.
tins kind of away as we're going here.
on the video. I got you.
So let's go ahead and get into them. They're so loud when you throw them. Oh my goodness.
That should be
Mr.
better.
Nye, Mastiff, Gimme Ghoul. Still hunting my chase card. My chase card is obviously the Mew, the Bubble Mew. We got the Haunter, Primeape, and a Professor's Research. We finally pulled the Charizard on the live stream, so the Bubble Mew is literally the only card outside of, I think, 3 base.
I kind of already get this guy's
again, still waiting on something really
his
good
vibes.
here. You know, there is a lot.
It seems like he wants to be like a very positive person in the community, which there's nothing wrong with at all. I get a lot of Pokevault vibes from like his aesthetic. He's got that like synthwave kind of vaporwave thing going on. Amazing cutaway. Yeah, that man is cheesing. It's crazy. For now, shout out Chris Pie. Yeah. For now, on Best Buy Pokevault. That is wild. I'm going to put him here for now. And the only reason I'm putting him in C tier is because it's kind of generic. Generic stuff. I'm not really a big fan. Everybody does this. You know. We're looking for a little excitement out of these streamers. We already have Pokevault, the Pokevault we have at home. He does seem like a cool dude. He seems like a fantastic guy. I'm putting him in C tier for now. Only because I know there's going to be a couple people in B tier. And he'd most likely be low B for me. So we're just gonna throw him there for now. Matt says nah. See now we can debate it later. That's the good thing. All right, next up on the list we have a chat favorite, Mr. Thigh Shred himself, Crane's Collectibles. Now I'm gonna tell you guys something right now. Alright, I did not like Crane at first. Did not like Crane's content at first. I thought Crane was this little Timmy Jimmy blonde-haired, blue-eyed man that was just shoving anything up him to get a couple likes, you know? That's what I thought. Watching his content, though, I realized Crane has a lot going on and a lot of potential in this community. A ton. And the one, I don't know if I can find it, but I watched a video the other day because I was doing some research on these guys. I was watching a video on Crane golfing with his friends, and he had a little wheel spin thing, and they were opening up Pokemon cards and sports cards and stuff while they were doing it. That to me is content. That right there is fantastic content. Love it. Man consistently posts shorts. Man consistently is live. Consistently posts videos. You know, he's fantastic. Fantastic content creator. Let's just watch him open some Temporal Force. Look at this screen. Look at the starting screen. It's creativity right there. We'll be battling Crane next week. I'm looking forward to that. That's fantastic. Let's just go to a random part in his stream.
Redville, you just won a badass card, dude. Let me get a hard sleeve on that. 63 likes, let's go.
I mean, what other creator do you know that gives away photos of himself from high school? I mean, it's so creepy that it works. You know? It's perfect. Crane's pretty self-explanatory.
Dude,
very entertaining.
Dreadville is literally gonna be.
He keeps everything that he possibly can
freaking...
to like make his community different, creative, moving. So, Crane, in my opinion, gets A tier. Again, for now, because we're just starting out. Crane gets A tier. He's doing something that I can see progressing his channel over the next year, 2 years, 3 years. And I don't think he can stop, you know. The only thing that will probably stop is his thigh shredding when he's eventually got to go to the doctor for multiple colonoscopies. But other than that, great Pokemon content creator. All right, moving on to somebody that I do not like is Danny Phantom. Now, it's not that I don't like him because his content's bad. I just don't like him because I think he's stale. And anybody that necessarily like talks about investment on the market, to me, is just kind of boring. It's not that fun. Automatically an A tier, yes. Yes, Crane gets put in A 110%. So Danny Phantom's not a bad guy. He has a lot of information behind him, right? He, back in like 2021, 2022, he was relatively massive for the community. But I just personally find his content a little stale. I think the one thing I did like that was super creative was that he put his mystery packs in little fanny packs. I thought that was awesome. I thought that was super cool. It was perfect. Is Pokepair talking to themselves in chat? Oh man, they're not. It ain't looking too good for them at this point. Let's just look at. Can we look at something older of his? Let's see. Let's go here. Let's go oldest. And he's been on YouTube for a long time. Long time. Look at all this. Crazy. Long time. And he's steadily around like 150K of view, which is pretty good.
What is up, fan
He needs better video quality. I 110%
If this is your first time here,
also, the one earring, the little loop piercing here, just ditch it, bro. Ditch it. It is no longer 2005. All right. You don't need to wear multiple shirts under your shirts. That's just weird. He's got some Ned's Declassified thing going on. Very weird.
thank you so much for coming and checking me out. Seriously, it means the world to me. Consider hitting that subscribe button down below. Give this video a thumbs up, like, whatever it's called. Share it with all your friends. Tell everybody about Danny Phantom, because why not, right? I mean, we're a community, right? Share the love. If you've been here before, if this is your second time,
he sounds like a Pixar character. That's what I'm getting from him. I'm getting like real A Bug's Life vibes from him. You know? What's going on, Crane? He looks like a porn star. That is a wild thing to say.
then sells product to storefronts or to online stores, and then we in turn sell it to you guys, the customers. So there's multiple middlemen in between there that each have to get a cut.
See, like it's a lot of investment talk, and if you're into that, you're into that. Me personally, I'm not really into that. I think a simple Google search or TCG player search will find you all the investment advice you need, and then you by yourself don't need the influence of other people. It's just kind of that simple. So Danny Phantom, for me, as much as I would love to put him in B, again, we are being very judgmental this stream. He goes here. He just goes in C tier for me. All right. Real Breaking Nate. Another one that I personally haven't really watched a lot of his content, but I know he is a staple for the Pokemon community.
This is the Danger Room.
Get your videos out of here, Nate. I'm talking. All right. So 1.64 million subscribers. Insane. Bro's out there. He's doing good. His content, a lot of people like this where he's, rummaging through Walgreens and Target and Walmart like a little rat looking for the cheese. He thinks he's in the army, he's under shelves, he's diving, he's dipping, he's looking around, he's hoping that somebody had, a little bit of foil from a fossil pack just underneath the shelf somewhere so he can scratch at it. And that's, for some people, that's great content. For me, it's not. The one thing I will say about Nate is all of his other content, and his podcast specifically too, are amazing. He is such a staple for this community because he gives everybody else hope that you don't have to just do random stuff or be some sort of TikTok or whatnot type seller. You know, you don't got to be a rip and shipper. You don't got to have some crazy content. You can just do simple things and be a good person, and you'll grow a community from it. That's what I like about him. Real Breaking Nate was the first PokeTuber who got made back into Pokemon, and a lot of people say that. A lot of people say that he brought them back, and that's what I like about him. I think his charisma and his ability to gather people into a community is what makes him such a great PokeTuber. I don't know. Let's just watch a random video from 8 years ago of his, right?
Hey, all you
Let's go into
Pokemon
it.
trainers out there, welcome back.
Like, look at
Comes
this.
back boring. I just like to get straight to it. All right.
8 years ago, he was doing what we see people that are just starting out doing, right? He's opening packs, just no camera, just everything focused on Pokemon, and he's just chatting and talking. This is how most people start, and this is how people blow up, and he's proof of that. I think Nate, it's self-explanatory. He gets a high A right now. He probably sets the bar, in my opinion. He sets the bar, but we're going to put him here because, like I said before at the beginning of the stream, we're only going to put like 1 or 2 people in sets the bar. He's the first one who I saw doing his own thing with talking to side. Yeah, like I said, like he found his own unique way to enter into this corner of YouTube and grow and make sure that his content was bringing people together. He does such a great job. Is this one Super Duper Danny? Is that who this next one is? Yes, it is. Okay. Super Duper Danny. Now, before I start this one, I just want to see chat's opinion. Chat, what do we think about Super Duper Danny? How are we feeling? Let's see. Infinite Kiwi, how's it going? Ash says I can't with her. Okay. Space Chimp says she's a B tier. DT says pass. Danny's cool, love her personality. Content's a bit show-offy. Ken says Q. Don't know what that means, but thank you. So, I'm at this like spot where I don't know enough about Danny to watch her content because I just couldn't care less about it. Her content seemed a little like stale to me. Any videos I saw of her pop up anywhere, she has it almost seems like she has her own corner for this like community. You know how a lot of communities intertwine? You see a lot of like PokeTuber communities talking to each other, interacting with each other. I know nothing about her community. It seems like they kind of just keep to themselves. I'm edging to Space's voice, to be honest. Wow. We already put you on the tier list, Crane. There's no need to, there's no need to keep hyping me up. It's crazy. You're a crazy man. Let's watch one of her videos though. Let's see. It also looks like she doesn't really post that much. I don't know if it's because she's busy or she's doing something, but staying consistent with content is also something I'm trying to recognize on this list. Let's see.
Today, we're racing to complete Pokemon Paldea Evolve, one of the largest Pokemon trading card games.
Why does she sound like Pokerev there? Hold on.
Today, we're racing to complete Pokemon.
Today, we're gonna be opening up. Like it's that cornball intro stuff. Like, come on.
Paldea Evolve, one of the largest Pokemon trading card game sets of all time. We're gonna be opening packs and doing lots of trades in order to fill out this binder.
Yeah.
In order to see which cards we've got and which cards we still.
I mean, if I'm being honest, if I'm gonna watch somebody try to do a binder completion, I'll just go watch Pat. You know what I'm saying? I'll just go watch Pat do something like this and call it a day. Because at least Pat keeps my attention. She looks like Justin Bieber. That is true. Alright, so she goes here for me. She goes right there. Can't stand her. She just ain't it, Chief. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people got it, some people don't. And for her, she has her own community. That's great. Not for me. Alright. The next one. Control Alt Bob. This is somebody I have found recently. Didn't know anything about him. He kind of scared me at first, I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was a little scary. Especially, I mean, can you blame me? Look at this. Look at this face. I mean, can you blame me, really? Look at that. The man is a human Muppet. But regardless of that, Control Alt Bob is a great guy. Fantastic content. He's always ripping something, always constantly reading his chat, constantly interacting and doing things for his community, which is what caught my attention on him. And let's just watch a video. Let's just watch a video of him.
Ladies and gentlemen, I spent about 6,000 US dollars buying a whole bunch of vintage Pokemon.
Ash, thank you for bringing it up, because the Seth Rogen laugh is what I stayed for, to be honest. I was like, this man literally, when he laughs, it's indistinguishable. It's crazy.
Product. Some of it's for the store, some of it's to keep sealed, some of it's binder love for me. So all of it actually fit into this box. Yes. Good condition. They did put a little tiny price tag sticker up there at one point in time. I could probably get that off with some gentle...
And this is something that like Vault does as well, right? He has his collection boxes and stuff that he opens up for his videos, and he does this whole little intro where he's like ripping them like this, and that to me is cool.
Gentle
caress. Nobody just wants to see your kind of packs laid out, and you're like, all right, let's get to it, you guys. Thank you for coming out again. Be sure to like and subscribe. You know, it's really just not that, like, it lacks a certain kind of like excitement for the videos, and this to me is great what he does.
So I'll probably end up doing that just to...
like the music, the rubbing the box, you know, all that stuff. It's great. Bob gets B tier for me, because again, I wish he would do some other different things. I know he does like pack battles and stuff like that, but I would have to kind of get more into his content to be able to really appreciate him and put him in like low A. What's going on, Jimmy? How we doing? PokePair's got some sort of like Gollum and Schmeagle thing going on in chat right now. I don't know what it is, but I like it. Keep it up. It's sweet. Alright. This next one. You know him? You hate him? What's up, Doctor? How we doing? This next one is Card Economist. Now, before I go on, alright? Before I go on, I have to put some things up on the screen, because Card Economist is best known for being pissed at PokeRev. PokeRev used one of his like short little videos, and all of a sudden he was going after PokeRev. He wanted the video removed, all this stuff, yada yada. Me and Card Economist got in a huge fight on Discord. Huge fight. He's just all around kind of like a shitty person, right? And you might say, well, Space, what kind of content does he do? Well, that's a great question. Let's go find out, right? Let's take this journey together down the toilet that is his channel. I spelled his name wrong. Oops. Whoops. That's my bad. And a shit tier for that? Crazy. So, yeah, coma content. That's exactly what it is. It's pure, boring nonsense. Look at this man. Look at him. He looks like he's got to carry a ring to Mordor. Bro's got short man syndrome for sure. And he does all kinds of lives. All kinds of lives. Right. And if he just sold Pokemon, it'd be one thing. I understand. Like, okay, Crane, for example, right? Here's a perfect example. Crane does sports cards. Crane does Yu-Gi-Oh! Crane does Pokemon. But Crane does it one at a time for his chat. He caters to his chat like this. This man sells SpongeBob, Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, Fallout, Pop-Tarts. You name it, he sells it. This man is a walking, living, breathing grocery store. It is wild. He's lame. Yeah, he is. Card communist. Yes. He definitely pees sitting down. Agreed. Agreed. I'm trying to find... Maybe this will be a video of it.
We're live. Here it is, the Sunday stream. Oh, but we started...
He sounds like Morty from Rick and Morty, doesn't he? He's like, "Oh, geez, Rick." Like he's got that weird little nasally voice. Like he never went through puberty, right? And then if you look at his About Me section, look at all of these breaks in his. It's literally a one-stop shop of just feces. Not just everything is just here. You know, you want shit, here's some shit. You want some more shit, take that shit too. It's non-stop Look at all the stuff that he sells. Look at it. It's like you're walking into Cheesecake Factory with this menu. It's crazy. So, he gets dog water tier. He's garbage. He's a goon. Yeah, perfect example. He just ain't it, Chief, you know? He's not that great. That was a good impression. Thank you. I've never watched Rick and Morty before, actually, ever. So, sweet. Yeah, he's dog water. All right, next up on the list, we have a chat favorite. And can anybody explain to me why I type in Dr. Applesauce and Dr. Applesauce 2 is the only channel that pops up? I don't watch much of his content. So, I don't know. What happened to Dr. Applesauce 1? I'm so confused. He's going to copyright your video now? Listen. He can try, alright? I already have a plan for that. A fantastic video if he tries. A for applesauce. A for applesauce. Yeah, so 35.9k subscribers, alright, whatever. Not bad. But the problem with this guy is everything he does is just, it's big, epic. You know how, like, if you're not invited somewhere, let's say like your friends go out or they do invite you, right? And you're like, nah, I kind of want to stay home, whatever. And then you ask them the next day, you're like, hey, how was hanging out last night? How'd it go? And anytime you're not there, it was just the biggest premiere ever, right? They're like, oh man, last night was a movie. You wouldn't believe what happened. That's how I feel. That's the vibes I get from his channel. Every video is just like, the Pokemon TCG collection box was a huge fail. Evolving Skies skyrocketing. It's like everything's so dramatic out of him. I don't like that. I don't like that. But surely he can't be that bad, right? Let's check out
It's 400. And our secret rare is Alyssa Sparkle. I haven't checked in a couple weeks, but this was the second most coveted card of.
He looks like he sells like dirt weed to college kids. That's exactly what he looks like. You know? He's standing outside the local dive bar saying, I brought some with me. Like he's a little punk. That's what he is. He just looks like a little
Star
punk.
Universe. Oh, the Alyssa Sparkle, and this is a personal box. Yes. Do we have a triple banger? No triple banger. Oh, we got a Mew. Nothing wrong with that Mew right there. That Mew's pretty sick. But Alyssa Sparkle, yes. Last I checked, she was the second.
Why is he holding the card up to his face like he's talking to a microphone? I'm like, bro, breathe. Put the card down. Relax. Oh my god. I think we all know he's dog water. I think it's safe to assume by all the information other people have said about him, especially the content creators, he's dog water. Pretty simple. All right. Next up is a personal favorite of mine. Personal favorite. We have Frosted Caribou. Now, to those of you who don't know, you might say, Space, who's Frosted Caribou? How could she be so bad? Well, there's certain words that I would like to say that YouTube would definitely take my channel down for. So for now, we're just going to go review her channel.
I have someone I need to introduce you all to. This is...
So Frosted Caribou is a TCG commentator, right? She is well known for being how can I put this? The wet towel of the TCG competitive scene, I guess is the best way to put it. She is absolutely unbearable. I think she's most known for a meme that came out a couple of years ago of her confusing Mew and Mewtwo during a match, and the other commentator kept correcting her and saying no, it's Mew, and she just kept saying Mewtwo for some reason, and it was very cringe and very weird. The only reason I really don't like her that much is because for some reason she's big with little content. Like if we go here, she's recently put out 3 videos recently, but then look, 4 months, 9 months, a year, everything's over a year, 2 years. She only puts out like 5 videos a year, and people love her, and I, for the life of me, do not know why. Let's just watch one of these.
Nudies. What is this? This is actually kind of... Wait, is Toxel a baby? Is Toxel actually a baby? Alright.
She's about as
I do not miss those days, that's for sure.
You know what? She reminds me of a certain PokeRev mod. But anyways, she's about as fun as a wet noodle. So she can go in low C. I'm not going to put her in dog water because I personally think that, you know, she hasn't done anything wrong. But she's a low C for me because, my God, is she boring. Ash said she's a dumbass. Well, that's between you and her and Arceus. Alright, so let's relax. Next up on the list is Jay's Corner TCG. A legend. A legend in his own right. This man is nice. He's humble. 5K subscribers, right? To me, when I first saw his channel, I think it was Ash or Chris Klein that introduced me to his channel. I thought this man, I didn't even see his subscriber count. I thought he had like 20,000-30,000 subscribers. So I was shocked to see how little subscribers he had. It's crazy to me. This man deserves so many more subscribers. And he does lives, right? So like he does a lot of lives. Look, he's got one scheduled for today at 10 p.m. Fancy. But he does a lot of lives and stuff. Let's check out one of his actual videos.
Should I open this? What would Rep do?
One of the rarest sets from the EX era, and it is called EX Halon Phantoms.
What the hell? Of course he would open it. That's stupid.
That right there is a fantastic intro. Fantastic. You have somebody who's really up there in relevancy, right? So it catches the audience's attention. You're opening up something that people want to see. And you're just continuing with the meme. You're sticking to it. It's great. Fantastic content creator. If you don't know who Jay is, please go check out his channel. Please. I'm telling you, he's fantastic. Great content from him. And he's always so nice to everybody in his chat. So nice. Something that I could never do. So, Jay for me gets a high B. 110%. Alright. Now, it is time to take a look at Ryan's lesbian brother. And that is OKJ Love. Let's see. OKJ Love is from Australia. And this man, nobody has really beef with him per se except Ryan. So I'm going to leave that bias out of it. Now, that being said, I watched plenty of OKJ Love's lives, and I was bored out of my mind. What is this haircut? I mean, seriously, what is this? We're going for the sideways mop? Is that what's in these days? That's crazy. It's just wow. I mean, I'm bald, so I can't say much, but if I just glued a mop to my head, I'm sure I'd be pulling the ladies like him. Just put a cough drop in my mouth and start talking like him too. It's crazy. But yeah, this video especially.
That's. Do you reckon it takes Leon Hunt to do his "What up, horror squad"? You actually get to see. I'm glad he showed this. This is actually good, insightful.
He, like videos like this, he just kind of goes in and like throws out banter and stuff. There's specific reasons I don't like J Love, and I won't say it to chat, but some people in chat do know. And that is why wig slip crazy. And that is why I can't really like give my personal opinion on him. But as far as a PokeTuber, which is what we're doing here today, as far as a PokeTuber, I think he attracts his audience well. I think he has a lot of charisma, an outgoing personality, and those are things that you need if you're going to be doing things like that. So, in my opinion, he goes here. He gets mid C. You know, and I would even put him here, but in like low B. But again, we're kind of moving into it, right? We're towards the end. We'll kind of adjust things a little bit. So yeah, that's where he goes. I would put him in dog water based off of the information that I know, but based off of him just being a PokeTuber, I think that's a good spot for him. Especially because he does a lot of more like video game content than card. I see him do a lot more like actual gaming content lately. So, all right. Next up is a very short man who looks like Mario. That's it. That's all he gets. No, it's a possum bud, and you all know who he is. He's a great guy, fantastic man. He's always, I cannot type. He's always just constantly putting out information about things going on in the community. You know, constantly about like stolen things. I'm just gonna say it, he's a better Rattle, right? He's a better Rattle. If I want to know what's going on in the Pokemon community or what type of drama is happening, I can click on a 9-minute opossum video instead of going to Rattle's channel, sitting down for 3 hours with my popcorn and my sippy cup and listening to him talk about his GoFundMe. You know, it's just the truth. I'm sorry. It's just how it is. So, damn, I'm not. Listen here. All right. Listen, Jimmy. Listen. Listen, I'm not subbed to a lot of people, okay? my YouTube got hacked. But yeah, it's pretty simple. He's and that's the same reason Rock is on this list. So him and Rock are basically gonna get kind of like the same tier. You know, they're both great at what they do. They expose people in the community. They expose the drama. The only reason that Opossum is a little bit more up there than Rock for me is because the way he talked about Nips was way more brutal. And the way he talked about Card Economist was way more brutal. So, I'm sorry, Rock. Maybe, you know, grow a pair and you can be up there too. So, Opossum, high A. Easy. Easy work. No cap, no kizzy. You're in trouble, get him. The Opossum's next video is going to be, I can't believe that this PokeTuber with 15 subs wasn't subscribed to me. Crazy. All right, next up on the list, we have someone who really doesn't do card stuff, but I figured he should be mentioned because he has had a huge impact on this community, and that's PokeRadar. PokeRadar is a great guy. For starters, his name is John, so automatically a dub. He also has had a ton of podcasts with a ton of semi-famous people. I don't know. Is there a way to all right. Well, anyways, it's so there's a lot of you know, great people on here. He worked for Rare Candy. He knows a lot about the insides of the business and the outsides of the business. Fantastic collection. If you ever want to look up something about this man, look up his collection. He has an insane amount of gems. And again, look at his older videos. Look at him opening up stuff on his older videos. I mean, if you want to watch some really crazy stuff, he's got it. And check out his podcast too. You get to really learn about a lot of people, kind of like their daily life and their struggles within, you know, content creation and stuff. He does a really good job. Man's fantastic. So, Radar, in my opinion, B tier. He doesn't go into A because he really doesn't open up cards anymore, and I think that's unfair. So, he has the most unique collection. He really does. He has those like Pokemon Snap cards, and I know he's constantly like trading out and stuff to get rare ones and rare ones. He's the man. Does a really good job. All right, this one is Good Times Gaming. I had trouble finding their channel for some reason. It just wouldn't come up for me. It's not. There we go. Okay. It took me like 10 minutes at first to find it because it was insane. But Good Times Gaming, you might know this guy as the Shoosh guy. He puts out like compilations of like hits of the week, which this was exactly what Rattle should have kept doing with Booze News, right? He should have done hits of the week. He should have done talking about, you know, random moments from every like PokeTubers clips and stuff like that for the week. And Good Times Gaming came. He took that. He made it way more fun. He made it way more exciting. He added memes to it. He's just, yeah, sure. See, Chad, you know. He's just a great ass dude. He's fantastic. The man's awesome.
Merry Christmas. We're gonna rip the next pack open and we're gonna check out everyone else who pulled an Iono. Josh.
We're gonna go like this. We're gonna go platinum.
See, like,
base.
it's just if you want like some content to sit down, see some hits, and like enjoy some memes that aren't Pokevault's boomer ones, go check out Good Times Gaming. His videos are great, and he's only got 2.78 subs. How is that possible? for someone doing stuff so unique that nobody else is doing, you know, he deserves a lot more. He's a great guy. So he goes, and this is gonna shock you for someone with 2K subscribers. He goes in A tier. Hands down, he goes in A tier. And I have to put Nate above Opossum. I'm sorry, Opossum. I'm sorry. Don't cancel me, bro. But yeah, he goes in A tier for me. I love to see somebody making content on other people. It's always entertaining for me. It'll never not be entertaining. So he gets that. All right, PokePair. Now, here's something about PokePair, right? I love the fact that there's another woman included in the content creation space on YouTube. And I love that she does it with her dad even more, you know? The fact that she's opening up these Pokemon cards with her... Wait. Yeah, she just texted... You said that's not her dad? Oh. Alright, well... Anyways, I love that they can, you know, sit there together. I've been on a podcast with them, and I'm sure a lot of you have seen it in CTR's Discord and stuff. They're great people. They're hilarious. Let's check out their channel. Whoops. There we go. All right. Look at these two. Look at these two eggheads.
Alright guys, this is the Trust My Wife challenge, side up edition. Oh, I felt
Terrible throw, by the way. Terrible. Beautiful
Damn,
throw.
That was a good shot. Oh man. Oh, you nailed it again.
Look at him with his little toesies up in the air. What are you doing there, John? Oh my goodness. Put those puppies away. Jeez, or at least charge. Come on, man. You're smarter than that. Crazy. Oh, shoot. My bad. My bad. Hey, listen. Hey, listen. I told you. Right? I told you. I don't subscribe to anybody. But yeah, so that's a short. Let's check out a little video from them, right? Let's just scroll and just click.
What's up?
I also like John, what is that mustache is getting away from you, brother? Oh my. I like that you guys have a red logo too. It pops out. It's different than everybody using, you know, the yellow one, the typical yellow Pokemon logo. But I really like that it's like red and white. It pops out more. It's great visually. So
there, fam.
Today, guys, we're going to be battling Danny Phantom.
We did it. We got him.
Very soon. We're waiting for the last little bit of product to come in that we want to battle with. It should be here Wednesday.
I thought this Misty in the background here, this little present, I thought that said Mystic. You guys were about to get taken down 2 notches.
So,
Ooh.
I would say probably in the next 2 weeks or so,
yeah,
we're going to be battling Danny, you guys.
I can't wait to
He said, let's not scroll too far.
I think this is going to be an easy one. Back here.
I mean, yeah, you know. Now the one thing I don't know about PokePair, and I think you guys do, right? You guys do rip and chips? You do. Okay, I see it here. Perfect. See, I like that you guys do all of it. You do the shorts, you do the videos, you do the lives, the rip and chips, because that's one way you can truly grow as content creators, is doing a little bit of all of it, but keeping it the same type of like pattern. I guess is the best way I can describe it. It's like keeping everything narrow to one path instead of doing all this stuff and having a different type of content that you're doing for it. Love these two. They're great. They're fantastic. They get, in my opinion, I'm just gonna let you know right here, in my little opinion, they get put right here. For now, don't get headstrong. All right. Don't get headstrong. You get that for now. Till we might shuffle little things around. All right. Next up, I gotta get this going. My goodness. Next up, we have I don't know why. I don't know why I even put him on the list. We have Mystic Rips. 170k bots is what he has here. 311 videos. His content, the best way to describe him is, right, let's say Leonhardt and Mr. Beast had a baby, and that baby was dropped on its head, and then it rolled into traffic, and it got hit by a bike, and then that bike flipped over and dropped an obscene amount of lead paint into his mouth. That is how I feel Mystic Rips became who he is today. He's kind of all over the place. He does Pokemon Go content. I think he does other gaming content too. And he's recently started doing Pokemon TCG content, which his content's not that great. I'm gonna let you guys, if you haven't really watched this video and you just hear that like Ryan hates on him and stuff, that's fine. You can say that I don't like him because Ryan doesn't like him. That's fine too. But I really do encourage you to go to his channel and look at his content and see that he just is not into this. We had him on a podcast in Cool Trader Ryan's Discord, and I asked him, "What's your favorite Pokemon game?" You know, because he played Pokemon Go. I just assumed, and he said, "I have never played any of the other Pokemon games." He truly does not care about Pokemon. He truly does not care about the hobby. The only thing he cares about is lining his pockets and trying to be the most relevant YouTuber he can be. And to me, that's fake. It's fake. It's a scam. I don't like him. His hair's weird. He's a little rich boy, but you know that's what it is. He's a little rich boy. He's one of those guys that, you know, goes out and somebody nudges him on the sidewalk and he goes, "Do you know who my father is? Are you serious?" Takes out his wallet, pulls out $100 bill. He's a little scumbag. That's what I'm gonna say. He's a little scumbag. I encourage you to check out his content. Again, if you really want to see how shitty of a person he is, I'm not gonna give him any more time than that because he is dog water. And you might be saying, well, why isn't he more dog water than Card Economist? Because I fucking hate Card Economist with all my heart, soul, and spirit. So, he goes there for now. Alright, moving on to PokeSurge. PokeSurge, do you guys want me to subscribe to Mystic too? Do you guys want me? Is that something you want before we move on? Exactly, Jimmy. He's the kid at the lunch table that no one likes. Exactly. Alright, moving on. PokeSurge. PokeSurge got put on the list because I've seen him do a lot of content with other people. And I didn't know too much about him. So I started to like kind of look at his videos and review his channel and stuff. Look, I'm subscribed to him. Look. What do you guys got to say now? You said subscribe to Mystic? I'm sorry, PokePair. I'm sorry. I can't get myself to do it. I'll do it on an alt account, alright? I'll do it on an alt account. But yeah, PokeSurge, really nice guy. Let's take a look at one of his lives real quick. And people that can go live for 4 hours, my god, you guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. 4 hours? I had to mod for Ryan for 4 hours the other day. That put me in a weird state where I just could not stop drinking. Let's look at a little bit of his channel real quick. Do it on the CTR account. Smart move.
LP 45 ending with the 5. You get a Paradox Rift pack. 5 in the chat. No Olympic.
Where's Surge from? Does anybody know? That accent's strange.
LP coming through with the Mew EX.
You sound that accent's very My podcast with Ryan went for 4 hours, and Trev, that is why your brain is scrambled. All right. So whenever you think that you have an issue going on inside your head, just revert back to that podcast. Where's Pokey Surge from? Really, he sounds like, you know, he's from New York City. I was gonna say he's got a whole Mark Wahlberg thing going on, just less hair.
Mew EX. Rapid Strike Urshifu Fruit VMAX.
My 20K stream was, I believe, 5.5 hours.
VMAX
Yeah, Crane, that
Pao
had to have taken the
EX.
soul out of you.
And the Pao EX. That's in this one. In the top loader. Pao EX.
Yeah, he's definitely
Very
got some
nice.
New York City accent
Got
going
the
on. But I like Pokey Surge. He's not my go-to content. I'm gonna be real. He's not my go-to content. But if he's live and I'm not busy, I'll watch him 110%, because I got nothing bad to say about the guy. It's just the only thing I would critique, I guess, maybe, is like some more energy. Maybe not that red shirt. I just don't. He loves cats. All right, well, you convinced me, Ash. If he loves cats, then he's going in B tier. Easy work. Easy work. All right, Pokey Surge, you got B tier. You little Mark Wahlberg man. Little American sniper. All right, so next up on the list we have the one, the only man that can't put a chair together, Pokey Trev. Oh, Pokey Trev. Let's see. There we go. Let's check out Pokey Trev's channel. Alright.
How to assemble an office chair from Rainbow Zebra. Start by opening the boxes and laying the parts out separately. Push the wheels into the 5-star base. Place the plastic modesty cover.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joshing with you, Trev. All right. Let's see. Let's take a look at you. Everybody knows Trev. Vault mod for CTR. Does his podcast. Great dude. Funny. Loves sports. And I love someone who I can trash talk about sports. So, can't go wrong there. Can't go wrong there at all. So let's take a little. And do you do shorts now, Trev? Or have you been doing shorts? You have. Let's take a look at this.
How did you get started with content creation?
Nick made me do it. Genuinely.
Yeah.
Like, he made me do it. Like originally my plan was like, oh, shorts was like a brand new thing. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna do shorts. Cause like that AJ Curio kid, like,
right.
Like, oh, I just want to get 100K subs, get a
Maybe
play button. I'm just gonna.
My advice, Trev, is maybe get some better people on for your podcast. All right. Cause I don't know who this Draco Malfoy motherfucker is, but he's boring. So maybe switch gears a little bit, you know, some more interesting people on. But no, Trev's got a great thing going for him. He's doing a lot more content, and I believe you're doing something this week, right, Trev? Are you going live this weekend? I love the whole podcast setting for that people do. I love that people sit there and can have other like PokeTubers on stuff. It's something I want to do in the future. A little different, but definitely something that's fun. Mid as fuck so far, crazy. Trev, you don't need much self-explanatory situations here. You're B tier. You're B tier. You're like right here for me. All right, you're right here for me because again, your channel's young, and you still have room to grow, just like anybody else does. And I think that there's gonna be really good things coming out of your channel, 110%. 110%. Just please, for the love of God, Trev, never shave again. Please. Because that baby face was turning Ryan on, and that is the last thing any of us want. Alright? Alright, moving on to Pokédean. Pokédean. Oh, God. What is there to say about Pokédean? I'll tell you what, I love that Pokédean is very, like, inclusive, right? I love that he's in a 3-way relationship. That's great for him. Of course, Trev, appreciate you, man. And also, I'm a mod for Trev, so if I put him any lower, he'd probably kick my ass. So Pokédean in his 3-way, looks like Gollum a little bit, kind of weird. No, Dean's great. Dean opens up a lot of stuff. The only things I would say about Daddy's Nemesis, the only things I would say about Dean is he needs to stop using Chloe's background and Chloe's transitions and stuff because it's weird to me. It's cringe. Get your own Dean. Go off. Be free, butterfree. Do the content you do, Dean, because you genuinely are great at content. You really are. You know how to engage with your audience. You know how to talk, but it almost feels like you're like under Chloe's wing, kind of. And it's, you know, I'm sure that's not how it's intended, but it just feels weird sometimes. And the other thing too, Dean, is please change your goddamn logo. All right, we're not 12. All right, Pokemon and DBZ. Woo, Charizard. Stop it, Dean. Stop it. Get a real logo, okay? Get a real logo that you can slap on some stuff and sell as merchandise and get back to me, and we'll change your tier list position, okay? Other than that, you're a good dude. Great content. Go check out Pokédean. He's the man. He's going in B tier. He's right there. We'll put him there. That's a good spot. He's her pet, basically. And like I said, I truly believe that Dean could be doing way more content and way better content if he would just kind of separate himself and create his own brand and identity, you know? Daddy's jealous. You're jealous. I'm not jealous. You're jealous. I'm not jealous. Anyways, moving on. Oh, here we go. Here we go. One of the moments you guys have been waiting for. Alright, let's talk about it. Right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the 6'8". Great. Now, I have a video of PokeVault here, right? I have some material on his channel. So, we all know PokeVault, you know, the giveaway king, the countless bots that subscribe to him, you know, PokeRev's little brother, Ryan's big brother. What else is there to say about him? He's PokeVault. Let's watch a video on PokeVault real quick.
Doc, did you ever play on Game Boy? The original Pokemon games were an amazing experience. I didn't play Pokemon. I don't know anything about Pokemon. I don't even know what the go is. I'm trying to... Little baby Sass was asking, so I downloaded it on the flip phone, and I'm like, what is this? And so I told her you're not playing this, and I uninstalled it. And that was the end of that. And she hasn't asked about it since. And that's
I mean, his content doesn't seem bad,
Pokemon
right?
Pokemon no go for the 2 times. Doc, did you ever play on Game Boy? The original Pokemon games were an amazing...
His content seems alright. I don't know what the whole, like, sunglasses thing is about, but he's alright.
And I'm like, what is this? And so I told her you're not playing this. And
He's okay.
And that was the end of that. And she hasn't asked about it since, and that's good. That way we don't have to argue. Pokemon
I don't necessarily understand, like, the whole wig and the whole, like, the vibes like that. It's kind of weird. High A. And the reason why Vault's in high A is he's done so much this year, like a stupid amount this year. And I don't see him going anywhere for a long time in this hobby. I mean, sure, you know, he kind of needs to learn how to buy product so he's not getting scammed 24/7, but it is what it is. You know, some people learn and some people don't. And he's old. Anyways, moving on. Deep Pocket Monster. Deep Pocket Monster is... Alright, I'm gonna put him in the tier that I think, and then I'm gonna talk about it, alright? Deep Pocket Monster is S tier. And I think I'd like to see what chat thinks, but I don't think that there's anybody else that sets the bar like he does in this community. I think he's absolute. His transitions in his streams, his energy, the stuff he gives away, the way he keeps his community close to him. Did I mention his transitions? Like the man's got special effects on his stream, and he's bringing a whole show. When you watch a Deep Pocket Monster live, you're not going there just to win something. You're not going there just to hear information about the hobby. You're going there to see a show put on. And I think that sets the bar for every single PokeTuber in this hobby. 110%. He's the man. I don't even got to go to his channel. You guys already know, but we're going to go. Not to mention the growth that Pat has had in the past year is insane. This man is an absolute machine for YouTube. He knows the ins and outs of every single algorithm and analytic. It is baffling to me how good he is at this. But yeah, we'll look at a little bit of this, especially the intro.
Welcome to Deep Pocket Monster.
Like, look at this. Look at this. Rev could learn a thing or two about how to make an intro, right? Flashy, lots of stuff going on. It catches your attention. You're really into it. The noises and everything. Not this weird, strange 1995 CGI Eevee walking out on a battle stadium. Get it together, Nick. Get it together. Come on. It's not that hard. But anyways, a Deep Pocket Monster sets the bar. He's S tier. He's up there. Moving on. He made Card Party. Exactly. And to be honest, I don't think any other person in this hobby, and it's no disrespect to anybody, but I don't think any other person could pull off Card Party. I truly don't. I think he has the right mindset and the right marketing skills to be able to pull it off. So many people in his chat, it's hard to keep up with his chat. Yeah, that's also, you know, that's one thing that happens when you're a bigger content creator. I wish YouTube had some sort of way to like separate chat in a way. I know there's plugins for it and stuff, but I think that's more on YouTube than it is on Pat necessarily. All right, Pokey Chloe. Pokey Chloe. 1 second. Let's see. You all know her as one of the main women in this hobby, right? There we go. All right, Pokey Chloe. All right, so let's talk about her, right? Pokey Chloe is a fantastic content creator. She's a little boring to me. I'm not gonna lie. I get bored watching her videos. But if there's one thing I do know, it's that I have never seen somebody open vintage like she opens vintage. And her collection is out of this world. She's a fantastic marketer. She knows what she's doing, right? She just opened up a shop, and I'm pretty sure she took the Whatnot bag too, right? Whatnot gave her a thing. So, as far as I'm concerned, she's the businesswoman that this hobby needed, 110%. She's great for anybody getting into content creation. She's someone to look up to. All around genuinely nice person. And I love her. So with that being said, Pokey Chloe goes probably right here for me. I would say B tier. High B. Alright? High B. Let's stop with the baby making music, you know. Let's get it out of here. Get it out of here. All right. Behave. Matt, if you do visit her shop, send me pictures though, because I was interested to see like what it looked like. I know she did like a little tour of it, but I'd actually like to see it, you know, like from somebody else's perspective. You know, you want to put her in A tier. I would put her in wife tier, but there isn't one, and unfortunately, her content just lacks a certain charisma that I can't really get into. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the moments you've been waiting for, I'm sure. The man, the myth, the legend. So, Leonhardt, right? Everyone knows him, everyone hates him, and some people love him. So, let's look at, let's go here. This is how we're gonna judge Leonhardt today. Okay?
Hey, listen!
Hello, YouTube. This is Leonhardt54, and this is a follow-up video to the age-old question, which do you prefer?
If it's quiet, I'm sorry, it's old.
Or Majora's Mask? I've scoured the entire internet from gamers of all ages, top forums, basically the entire internet. Yes, I have found it all. But really, when Ocarina of Time came out, it's
right. That's the Leonhardt that we knew a long time ago. Leonhardt then goes on to put out videos like this, where he's just apologizing out of thin air.
I don't even know what I'm saying right now, and I was not able to do anything for like a day and a half, and then finally I was feeling a little bit better, but symptom-wise I started coughing, had a sore throat.
He puts out videos like this.
On making videos. And he seems like he's having so much fun.
He uses Pokemon stamps on tortillas. I mean there's so many things about this man that are just an enigma. Like, where's his brain? Where did it go? How did it get lost? He scammed his community at a pop-up shop. I don't care what anybody says. That was scamming your community when you're not giving your community anything back for it. He constantly lies. For a man that was one of the top PokeTubers of all time, he has a Patreon where for $100 he can review your YouTube channel, which is crazy, and I'm definitely gonna do it at one point. He's always just like creating these new ideas and stupid things. And the one thing I do want to show you guys, that kind of sent me personally over the edge with Leonhardt is where is it? Did he delete it? He deleted it, didn't he? I can. His merch store sucks. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, his merch store is absolute garbage. It's trash. So It's as simple as that. Would I put Leonhardt in dog water is the question that I'm sure everybody's asking. Would I put him in dog water? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't put Leonhardt in dog water. I think he's had a huge impact on the community. But he's had more bad ones than good ones lately. So, he's going in C tier. And maybe he goes in B tier. Maybe he goes in B tier. No, I'm just fucking with you all. He's dog water. He's dog water. He's absolute dog water. Fuck him. Anyways, moving on. Moving on. We have Rattle Pokemon. I want to see, before I even touch on Rattle, I want to see what chat thinks about Rattle. I want to know chat's opinion about Rattle because I have a couple different strong opinions about him, and he's just it's hard for me to. Why is Chad so mad that Leonhardt's in dog water? Rattle is Z for snooze. I don't think about Rattle. You almost had me. Rattle stole your idea. Rattle did steal my idea, chat. So I have a game show I'm working on for PokeTubers, and for everyone to come, the audience can interact. The PokeTubers can win prizes like packs and Pokemon merchandise and stuff like that. I have this whole thing I've been having in the works for months, and then Rattle goes and throws out a game show that's absolute trash, as he's dressed up in a Officer Jenny outfit like it's some sort of attraction. Absolute garbage. The one thing I will say is, when Rattle did Booze News, when he first had his channel, and he did Booze News, I thought that this man was fantastic. We're not unsubscribed from him real quick. There we go. I thought he was fantastic when he was doing Booze News review and everything, all that, yada yada. But then he started getting into like the whatnot scammers, and he just got way too in over his head, way too boring, way too baiting. Like, look at this thumbnail: baiting scammers who think they're getting $10,000 for their fakes. Look at this little beaver ass face, little scumbag face. I personally just can't get behind Rattle. I can't do it. He went from somebody that I really liked in the hobby and thought that his content was pretty unique to somebody who just got in way over his head, and now he's asking for $100,000, and I can't with him. If you know, you know. If you want to check out if you don't know and you want to check out his channel, Rattle Pokemon, go check it out. Go cry with him about people scamming, and he just takes everyone else's content and makes it worse. It's just how it is. Would I put Rattle in dog water? No. And the reason I'm not putting Rattle in dog water is because I think he has a redemption arc that he could come through. I don't think that he's going to do it, but I have hope that he would. And maybe bring back Booze News and maybe do a couple other unique things. But unfortunately, I just don't know if that's in like the near future with him. Alright. Moving on to PokeRev. PokeRev. The PokeTuber's shining star and face. PokeRev, right? The man, the myth. Let's take a look at his channel.
Hey guys. Currently 1 a.m. I just got my account up and running, and I just wanted to tell you guys what's going on. So my old account I got locked out of. I couldn't figure out what the credentials were to get back in, and it was an account that I made back in high school that I just...
Who is this skinny little man? Who is this? Who is this little Nicholas right here? Little tiny Nicholas. Look at him. Bro's got them Dumbo ears, though, for real. For real. He's got them beautiful brows and them Dumbo ears. Crazy. Nah, Pokérev's a good guy. You know him mostly for his mystery packs and his MJ Holdings openings, which are both boring. But other than that, if you see Pokérev on anybody else's channel, you come to realize that he is a fantastic content creator. He just can't do the content that he wants to do on his channel because his channel is specifically for that community and that corner of YouTube. I don't really have to go on about Pokérev. He is who he is because he needs to cater to the audience that watches him, right? So, Pokérev for me would probably go right here. Right here. Right there. I would personally, if it wasn't for the fact that I've seen him on everybody else's lives, I would put Pokérev down to like low B. But watching him on Ryan's streams and stuff goes up to, don't bully poor people. You know what? I forgot that he was poor. Dan, thank you for reminding me that he was poor. Thank you. All right, moving on. Robo Skills, aka Pokérob, aka ugly little Ant-Man rat boy. Not my favorite. Robo Skills is on here purely because I hate him. He's on here because he goes to a lot of like conventions like Collecticon, Card Party, all that stuff, all those different ones, and he does like these trade up challenges. He gets in your face and he goes, hey guys, you want to trade cards? But all the videos are like pre-done, so it's like the cards were already traded and then he records it. It's very like, all of it's just very staged content from him, very weird. He thinks he's a comedian. If you want more information about Robo Skills, Pokérob, there is an opossum video out there that talks about him, and a Rock Sandy video out there that talks about him. So I highly encourage you to go watch those. He's a scumbag. He's mostly on TikTok, but he does have a YouTube. So I think if I type in Pokérob, it comes up with his YouTube. I'm not sure though. No. Robo Skills then? I don't get why he has two different names. But here's the other thing too, guys. Alright, here's something you can learn from the stream from me. One little thing you can learn from me, alright? If your videos are absolute garbage and you're getting 380 views, 588 views, 263 views, whatever, but you have 96.9k subscribers, something ain't right. The math ain't mathin', Chief, right? This man clearly buys his followers. 110%. He buys his followers, and he does on TikTok too. If you guys want me to put out a video on like the proof that he does that, I can, because I've actually, if you were subscribed, you'd be able to find them. But I could put out a video showing how he buys his subscribers on both TikTok and YouTube. It's very cheap. It's very easy to do. And if you look at his bots, exactly, yep, Pokebear. And if you look at his Social Blade, which shows his statistics, you can see that they fluctuate way too much for it to be real people. So it's unfortunate. I bought you followers, Daddy. I appreciate it, Ash. You know that we can be bought on this channel. On this channel, we can be bought. Doesn't matter. Whatever it is, we take it. But yeah, this guy's a scumbag. Is what I was trying to get at. He's a scumbag. He's a piece of shit. I don't like him. He's dog water. Alright? He's trash. He's absolute trash. Garbage person. Rock Sandy. Pokepair bought their subs. Crazy. Crazy. Which one of them, though? Which one bought the subs? That's what I want to know. Rock Sandy. Alright. So Rock Sandy is a 12-year-old Pokemon streamer, right? He's 12 years old. He's just getting into the hobby. He looks up to a lot of people like Opossum Bud, PokeRev, Pokevault, Cool Trainer Ryan. He's very little in both age and stature, but he does a lot of big things on YouTube. Fantastic guy. He put out, I mean, if you don't know him really, no, look, there it is, Robo Skills right there on his channel. He's got Leonhardt, Unlisted Lee. If you want, like I said with the Possum Bud, if you just want content about the drama going on in the community and who to kind of stay away from and stuff like that, Rock Sandy's your man. He's the man. A little weird with his anime body pillows and stuff, but hey, who am I to judge him, right? He can do what he wants to do. So, but Rock's a great guy. Hasn't revealed his face. He's actually going to be revealing his face at Card Party. So, if you want to see his smooth as butter baby face, go to Card Party. He'll be there. Take a picture with him. Sell it on eBay. So, Rock, in my opinion, goes here because he's not a Possum Bud. A Possum, I think, in my opinion, can kind of tell more in a shorter amount of time. But Rock, as young as he is and just starting out and stuff, he's fantastic. And I look forward to a lot of great things coming from him, both in his writings and in his channel. So, good man. Who is this? Whose fucking ugly ass logo is this? Oh, Shinyvert. Oh, okay. All right. All right. So Shinyvert. Shinyvert is one that's slowly growing on me. Kinda. A little bit. Not his face. His face is not growing on me. But I think he does put out some good content. 192k subscribers. Don't know how that happened, but I think he's really good for the community. He interacts in everybody's streams. He chats it up with everybody. He's constantly putting out relevant videos. Right? He's doing his own thing. I just want to open Pokemon cards with Lil Uzi Vert one day. Alright. Never. Here it is. Whatever. You just go here. I guess Shiny Vert. Alright. That's enough of that. Okay, next one. TCA Gaming, I believe, is this one. Yeah. Now, this is one that Ash told me to add because I really don't know much about TCA Gaming. So, chat.
Hey, YouTube.
I know this person's older. So, I'm going to let you decide where TCA Gaming goes on this tier list. So let me put up a poll real quick. I've looked at videos before and stuff, and I know they got like a lot of content out there. I know they were more relevant years ago than now, but like I said, I don't know much. It would be unfair for me to vote on them. So your options are A, B, and C. I don't think they necessarily set the bar from recent stuff I've seen, and I know they're not dog water. So you can vote on this, chat. The poll should be at the top of the chat if you want to vote. And the only reason, and I know they're legendary, and I would put them in S tier. The only reason I'm not is because S tier is reserved for those that are showing insane growth within the Pokemon community and continue to do so. And from looking at his channel and his analytics, I just don't see that growth. I'm sure if this was a couple years ago, I would be saying completely different. He'd probably be an S tier, but for now, I can't judge based off of that with the recent content. Looking like A, okay. A-okay. He gets A tier. Easy as that. And since he's an OG, we'll put him here. Looks fair to me. Alright. What is this music? This music kind of slaps. We'll keep this on. Alright. So we have Unlisted Leaf next. Unlisted Leaf. Back to Final Fantasy VII. Have a good night, Trev. Enjoy yourself. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoy your game. Your anime girl titties or whatever you're doing over there. Alright. We have 2 left, guys. 2 left. We're almost done. Almost done. I thank you guys for sticking around too. This is going to be made into a video. So that's kind of why I wanted to do it live. I figured it'd be a lot easier to edit it if it was just kind of like live, and then I can buffer it down and turn it into a video that way instead of sitting there by myself. So, Unlisted Leaf. Huge PokeTuber.
In today's YouTube video, I'm going to try and complete the best Pokemon card set.
Alright, hate him already. Huge PokeTuber. He's been doing a lot. Dead channel, that's exactly what I was going to say. Exactly what I was going to say. So, Unlisted Leaf was popular for a while, and now it just seems like he's kind of fell off, is the word I'm going to use. Kind of fell off of it. Let's watch this.
For every single person that hits the subscribe button while watching today's video, I'm going to take $1 out of my bank account to exclusively use on my mission to complete Evolving Skies. So that literally means...
green, usually it means you're going to get a hit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But sometimes they...
Bro's hairline is getting away from him. Oh my god, bro. That shit's ready to take off. That's crazy. Next day shipping on that bad boy. Oh my god.
get it wrong, so you're not always like writing it off, but this could be something. Now, let's see what kind of hit we get. A bit teeny though, it's a good choice. I respect it when it's a little bit random. Low sad. Yeah.
Oh, I think you got something.
Yaki.
It looks like a sick Victorian child. Is that am I the only one getting vibes off of that? And not in a good way. Not in like a Pokey Chloe way.
You saw some shine? I don't think so.
No. Nah.
I reckon it's a holo. No, it's not even a holo.
Seismitoad's nice though.
Seismitoad's cool. That artwork's really nice. I just want a VMAX. That might redeem me. If I had cool enough VMAX like a Rayquaza with a bit of texture on it. Oh, I reckon it's Pikachu reverse. Still not enough to get a point. Oh, dude, it's gonna come down to the final one. You know what that's?
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. I guess it's okay. I don't have much bad to say about him, but nothing great. I guess I just put him here. He's not fresh out the plague. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's just like, unless you have like an audience that you have inside jokes with, or you're kind of talking and making stream a little entertaining for them, it just gets repetitive, you know. Yeah, he definitely gets C tier. That's what I'm thinking too. All right, our final person for this list, guys. Our final person. You might know him as Cool Trainer Ryan. I know him. It's the scumbag that texts me some mean shit. So, anyways, let's look at Cool Trainer Ryan's Puny Trainer Ryan. My bad. I'm sorry. Puny Trainer. He just put out a video today. He consistently puts out videos. He just started lives. Blah, 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 blah. You all know Ryan. We all know Ryan. Great content. Nobody does it better than him in the category of what he's doing. Now, that being said, Ryan does not fall and sets the bar for me at all whatsoever. Ryan does not sit in top A tier for me. He doesn't. For me, Ryan, Pokepair, you're going to love this. Ryan goes right here. Right here. Right like that. That's where I put Ryan. I think his content's great. But the problem with Ryan, and we all know this, is his content is for a very, very specific percentage of people. Very specific. I love his content to death. Love it. Well, alright, I tolerate his content to death. But it just feels, it's like he's not, he's not a sellout. That's the thing I like about Ryan. He's not a sellout whatsoever. I would put him way above here in A tier. But I have to judge based on what they do and their communities and the overall Pokemon community. So Ryan's Corner, in my opinion, is one of the best communities. One of the funniest, one of the most giving. Great community. But I just don't think that he's high A. I don't. I'm sorry. In fact, I would put him in dog water if he calls me a bitch one more time, to be completely honest. No, but yeah, so there we go. Let me put on some music a little louder. We did it, guys. There's our tier list. Not bad, huh? Not bad. So I'm going to save this tier list, right? I'm going to screenshot it. And I'll post this in Cool Trainer Ryan's Discord. Actually, that's a good idea. Let me post. You're all in there anyway, so it doesn't matter. Well, if you're not, I'll still post it. I'll post this in his general chat in Discord, so you guys can take a look. I will also be posting a blank version of this, so you guys can share your lists as well, because I'd really like to see what you guys think and who you list where. Before we go, is there anybody you want to see on this list? I'll give you guys a couple minutes to take a look. There's dozens and dozens of PokeTubers missing. Yeah, it's most likely because I either don't know who they are and therefore they're irrelevant to me, or it's because they're kind of like way smaller and they just have to have room to grow. That's how I look at it. Low key, John, this was an S tier stream. I appreciate it. I'd like to do more streams like this moving forward, having kind of like fun little games that the chat can interact with as well. So Cracks Knuckles, give me a second off the top of my head. I'll tell you what, because you can add images to this list, so if you want to join Ryan's Discord and go in there and add people of your own on there, I can gather a list of all of them together and I can redo this list in the future. We'll also be doing a list, I think, next week. But instead of PokeTubers that open up cards, we're going to be doing video game, like the Pokemon video game YouTubers. Kind of like Wolfie and all of them. So I figured that one would be fun for people to actually know it. But yeah, guys, I really appreciate you coming out and hanging out with me and dealing with my unnecessary roasting and everything, but it's been fun. I appreciate all of you. If you guys could like and subscribe, that would be pretty sick of you, because I am just starting and I want to be able to make a lot more content like this so we can all have fun. Plain and simple. I'm not doing this as like a full-time thing or anything. I'm just doing this to have fun and make memes and laugh with all of you. It's kind of just what I decided to do. So, yeah, good stream. Fun times, guys. Have a good night. Enjoy yourselves. Get a little sloshy. And we will see you on the next one.